Journey to the West. Chapter 1. The Monkey. From the beginning of time, a rock had sat high on top of a mountain. The sun, the moon, heaven and earth all worked their magic on the rock. One day, the rock split open. Inside was a monkey. The monkey stood up and stretched. Suddenly, powerful light shot from his eyes. For a moment, the light reached the cloud palace in heaven. The Jade Emperor, ruler of heaven, sat up. He turned to one of his captains, who was standing nearby.
"Find out what caused that light,"
said the Emperor.
"Yes, Your Majesty,"
said the captain. The captain rushed out of the hall. He looked out the southern gate of heaven and saw the monkey on earth below. The light was gone, but the captain had magical sight. He could see everything that had just happened.
"Interesting,"
said the captain.
"Well,"
said the Jade Emperor when the captain returned.
"what caused the light?"
"It was a monkey,"
said the captain.
"A monkey?"
asked the Jade Emperor.
"Yes,"
said the captain.
"He's on the Fruit and Flower Mountain, down on Earth. There had been a rock on the mountain. The monkey came from the rock. The light shone from the monkey's eyes."
The Emperor thought for a moment and then shrugged.
"I'm not surprised,"
he said.
"Amazing things happen when heaven and earth work together."
As time passed, Monkey learned to walk, run, and climb. He drank from streams and ate grasses and leaves. He gathered fruit and explored caves and mountaintops. He became friends with all the other monkeys and apes. At night, he slept under a cliff. One very hot morning, all the monkeys and apes were playing in the shade.
"It is so hot today,"
cried one monkey.
"Let's play in the stream."
"Good idea,"
said another monkey. The monkeys and apes ran to the stream. The water rolled and bounced over the rocks. The monkeys jumped into the cool water. Everyone splashed and played. After a few minutes, one monkey scratched her head.
"We all love this stream," she said. "We drink from it, we swim in it, we know that it flows all the way to the ocean. But does anyone know where the stream begins?"
They all looked at one another and shook their heads.
"We have nothing to do today," the monkey continued. "Why don't we follow the stream to find its source?"
"That sounds like fun,"
said another monkey.
"Let's go,"
said a third monkey. Everyone jumped out of the water. They ran alongside the stream and swung from tree to tree. They jumped over rocks and climbed up steep cliffs. Higher and higher they went, up the mountain until they reached an enormous waterfall. Mist filled the air. The water crashed down, roaring like thunder.
"I wonder what's behind that waterfall,"
said one monkey.
"Me too,"
said a second monkey.
"But nobody could jump through it."
"Whoever can jump through and come back alive will be our king,"
said a gibbon.
"Is anyone brave enough to try?"
All the monkeys and apes looked at one another. They shook their heads.
"I'm not going to try,"
said a tall monkey.
"Me neither,"
said a short monkey. A voice called out.
I'll do it.
Everyone moved out of the way as the speaker stepped forward. It was Monkey.
Are you sure?
Asked the gibbon.
It looks dangerous.
Monkey laughed.
I'm not afraid of anything. And when I come back, I will be king.
Monkey took a deep breath and leaped into the waterfall. Journey to the West. Chapter 2. The Waterfall Cave. Monkey splashed through the waterfall and landed in a large cave. His eyes opened wide. The cave was filled with bamboo, trees, and beautiful flowers. Moss covered the walls. A stream flowed through the cave, and glowing light and mist filled the air. Monkey found a long table with bowls, cups, and plates. A fireplace sat against one wall. Deeper in the cave, Monkey found bedrooms with cozy beds. Outside, the other monkeys and apes were looking at the waterfall.
Do you think he made it through?
Asked one monkey.
No,
Said another monkey.
he probably got washed away down the river.
Suddenly, splash! Monkey shot out of the waterfall and landed in front of the group. "You're alive," said the monkey. Monkey laughed.
Yes, and we are very lucky. I found a perfect home for all of us. Follow me.
Monkey jumped back through the water. Some of the monkeys scratched their heads.
It still looks dangerous,
Said one monkey.
Let's go.
Said the gibbon. He leaped through the waterfall. After that, another monkey jumped through. Then some more jumped. Soon, all of the monkeys and apes were in the cave. Everyone ran around to see all the wonderful things.
This cave is beautiful.
Said the gibbon. Some of the monkeys and apes began fighting and arguing. They grabbed plates and bowls from one another. Others fought over the bedrooms.
I saw this bed first.
Yelled one monkey.
No!
Yelled another monkey.
I did!
Monkey watched his friends for a moment and then folded his arms. He called. All the monkeys and apes stopped what they were doing. They looked at Monkey.
I found this cave for us.
Said Monkey.
That means I am now your king. Why aren't you bowing to me?
He's right.
Said the gibbon. He bowed to Monkey and said,
All hail the Monkey King.
Everyone else bowed too.
All hail the Monkey King!
They shouted. Many years went by. During the day, the monkeys and apes played in the forest and the stream. And every night they slept safely in their cave. One night, the monkeys and apes had a huge feast. Fruits and nuts covered the table. Monkeys and apes danced and sang while music played. Monkey sat on his throne and smiled. But then his smile faded. Soon he was frowning. The gibbon saw Monkey and rushed over.
Your Majesty,
Said the gibbon.
you look sad. What's wrong?
Monkey sighed.
Our life here is perfect.
Yes, that's true.
Said the gibbon.
So why are you sad?
Monkey was quiet for a moment. Then he said,
Someday our lives will end. I wish this perfect life could last forever.
The gibbon's eyes lit up.
Oh?
He said.
You want to live forever?
I do.
Said Monkey. The gibbon rubbed his chin.
Then you must study with a sage. Sages are very wise people. They can turn themselves into other animals. They can fly through the sky. And they know how to live forever.
Monkey smiled again.
Where can I find a sage?
He asked.
You must find a land with people.
Said the gibbon.
That's where you'll find a sage.
The next morning, Monkey built a raft and loaded food onto it. He pushed the raft into the stream and jumped on. As the raft began to float away, Monkey waved to his friends.
Don't worry,
he called.
After I learn how to live forever, I will return.
Journey to the West, Chapter 3, Subodhi. Monkey sailed over the ocean for a long time. Finally, he arrived at a new land. He walked for many years, visiting towns and meeting people. But he didn't find a sage anywhere. Eventually, he came to mountains covered in thick forest. He headed up a steep mountain trail and soon heard chopping. A woodcutter was chopping firewood.
Hello,
said Monkey.
Are there any sages in these mountains?
The woodcutter dropped his axe.
You're a monkey,
he said.
and you're talking.
Yes, I am.
Said Monkey.
And I want to live forever. Do you know where I can find a sage?
The woodcutter scratched his head.
Well, yes.
He said.
A sage named Subodhi lives on this mountain. He is very wise.
Monkey was excited.
Where can I find him?
Just follow this trail, and you will come to his home.
Said the woodcutter.
Thank you.
Said Monkey. He waved goodbye to the woodcutter and ran up the trail. Soon he saw a temple built into the side of the mountain. Subodhi was sitting with his students in the main room of his temple. He looked at his oldest student.
Please go to the door,
Said Subodhi.
A new student is about to arrive. Let him in.
The student looked confused.
Okay, master.
He said. The student got up and went to the door of the temple. He looked outside.
Hello,
Called Monkey.
I'm here to see Subodhi.
A moment later, Monkey was standing in front of the sage.
I want to be your student.
Said Monkey.
But you're just a monkey.
Said Subodhi.
How can you be my student?
Monkey laughed.
I might be a monkey, but I can walk and talk and do many other things. I traveled almost 13 years to get here. I'm sure I can be your student.
Subodhi stared at Monkey for a moment.
Who are your parents?
He asked. Monkey scratched his head.
I don't have parents.
He said.
I was born from a rock.
Interesting.
Said Subodhi.
You were probably created by heaven and earth. You may be my student. You need a name.
He thought for a moment.
I will call you Sun Wukong.
For the next 7 years, Sun Wukong lived in Subodhi's temple. The monkey spent his days meditating, listening to his teacher's lessons, and doing chores. One day, while Subodhi was giving a lesson, Wukong started to dance. Subodhi stood up.
How dare you dance while I'm teaching?
He shouted.
I'm sorry,
Said Wukong.
but I was so happy I needed to dance.
Subodhi calmed down.
You're happy.
Yes,
Said the monkey.
I love learning from you.
Wukong, you have been here a long time. What would you like to learn from me?
Asked Subodhi. Wukong shrugged.
I don't know. You tell me what I should learn.
Well,
Said Subodhi.
I can teach you how to tell the future. Would you like that?
Maybe.
Said Wukong.
Will it make me live forever?
Of course not.
Said Subodhi.